Ah, finally.
Hey, welcome back, Alexa.
Why does the internet hate me, Theo? It's been acting up all week. And I already told Tito Tim that we should think about switching providers.
If you're really having internet problems, we don't have to video chat, Plain old calling and talking on the phone still works.
Yeah, but it's not the same. I want to see your face. And video chats aside, Theo, I really need the internet to cooperate with me right now. So I must have gotten DC'd from our online class earlier no less than 4 times.
Right. I saw that.
What am I supposed to do if that happens next week during our exams? I'm probably going to fail by default.
Didn't our school make an SOS group chat for people with connection problems?
They did, but their default response was just reconnect. Can't hear the audio? Just reconnect. Frozen video screens, just reconnect.
Wow. So in other words, we're sorry your connection's bad, but we can't do anything about it. So just try again.
Yeah, exactly that. Anyway, I think the internet seems to be working fine right now. Where were we? Last problem, right?
Yeah.
What did you get?
65% probability.
65? Wait. How did you get that? Isn't it supposed to be 20?
Oh, I think you read the question wrong. It's asking for the probability of choosing a freshman or a female student, not a freshman and female student.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the question is, what is the probability of randomly choosing either a freshman or a female student? So using the values on the table, first you get the total number of female students, which is 50. And then you add the number of male freshmen, which is 15. So we get 65, and then divide it by the total number of students, 100, 0.65. And finally, that number converted is 65%.
I'm terrible at this. Why are you so good at math?
I'm not. I'm just decent, I guess. And hey, you're not terrible. A little careless sometimes, maybe, but you just need to be more mindful of the question.
I mean, at this rate, I won't be able to blame my unreliable internet if I fail the test next week.
I honestly don't know how that's going to happen, by the way. How do you take an online math exam? Will they make us type out our solutions?
Who knows? Why are we pushing through with the online test in the first place? I mean, can't they just pass us all? Some of the other schools are doing it.
Yeah. And it's not like we can study and learn properly with everything going on. Anyway, maybe can we call it quits on statistics for today?
Great idea. Oh, by the way, I don't think I've mentioned this, but do you know that Tita Becca's been teaching me how to cook? I made an omelet today.
You made omelet.
Yes, I did. What's with that face? It's true.
I'm sorry, Alexa, but we both know what happened when you tried to make omelets during home ec last year.
I thought we agreed to forget about that little incident.
That's a little hard to do considering how you almost set off the sprinkler system.
I did not. I may have burned it just a little, and there may have been smoke again, just a little, but I didn't trigger the sprinklers. I mean, the fact that the fire alarm sounded at that moment was completely unrelated to my cooking. It was a surprise drill. Yeah, that's what our principal said. It was a surprise drill.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was just teasing.
Well, for the record, I Didn't burn anything this time. Just you wait, Theo. When the quarantine's lifted, I'm going to cook for you. And it's going to be good and you're going to like it. No, no, wait, scratch that. You're going to love it.
Looking forward to it, Alexa.
Oh, I'm even learning how to make homemade ice cream. And I'll make you your favorite. And just you wait.
Homemade chocolate sorbetes? Yes, please. I will happily eat whatever you make me. It's great that you're being so productive.
Yeah, well, I'm trying. How about you? What have you been up to nowadays?
Nothing much. There's online games with Carlos and the other guys, but I usually beg out of it because my fighter keeps dying. I'm doing my best to continue with our NIST training and drills, but it's a little hard to do.
Right. You don't have that much space at your house.
Well, that's one thing, I guess. It is a bit cramped here. Mom will kill me if I accidentally hit and break the ceiling. But it's more than just about the lack of space.
You just.
It's just. I was looking forward to so many things this year. Earning my black belt, learning to drive and getting my license, conquering Palarong Pambansa with you, and maybe winning some events. I also wanted to take you to prom and share a dance with you, even though I'd probably be no good at it.
Theo.
But now that we can't do any of those things anymore, I can't help but feel sad sometimes. And because I'm sad, I can't concentrate on a lot of things. Not even our Nistrils. Look, I know that there are bigger things happening in the world right now, and these kinds of problems should be the least of our worries. But it's still sad, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Theo. It's still sad. And I think it's okay if we feel that way sometimes. I mean, especially now, the world is mourning a lot of losses to this pandemic. In a way, we also lost what should have been these normal experiences. Compared to everything else, it might seem trivial, but when you think about it, it doesn't change the fact that you're hurting over a loss. A loss is still a loss, no matter how big or small it may be.
A loss is still a loss.
Yeah. uh, does that make sense? I'm sorry, Theo. I wish I was good at this. I wish I knew what to say to make you feel better.
Don't apologize, Alexa. You're brilliant at this. Talking with you always makes me feel better.
Come on. You don't have to say that to make me feel better.
I was being sincere.
Listen, it's okay if there are times that you're sad. It's okay if you take time to mourn your losses. I only hope that you don't do it alone, because you're not alone, Theo. You have me. You'll always have me. And for the record, I think you'll turn out to be a terrific dancer. If you could pull off that amazing anyo routine from our last competition.
Lord, I still can't believe you and Muro talked me into entering the Anyo event.
I'm sure you'll be fine with the dancing. So, prom? Next year? Maybe?
No,
No?
not maybe. Definitely. For sure.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Just a sec.
Yeah.
Tito? Opo, I'm just on a call with Theo. No, not really. Why? Or are you going for a grocery run now? Oh. Oh. Okay. Take care, please. Oh wait, don't forget your mask and the quarantine pass. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Sorry.
Was that Guro?
Yeah, he was just asking if I needed anything from the supermarket. Tita Tem's actually been doing all of our essential shopping lately, and today we ran out of eggs and ham, and also paper towels and dishwashing liquid.
Gee, I wonder why.
Don't start again, Theo. Hello? Not again. Hello? Hello?
Uh, Hi. Just give it a while. It might clear up.
Maybe you were right. Maybe we should just switch to plain old phone calls.
Nah, you're right. It wouldn't be the same. I like seeing your face.
What? What did you say? I couldn't hear the last part.
I said, I like seeing your face.
What?
You're beautiful.
What?
I love you. Were you really having internet problems just now, or were you just messing with me?
No, no, it really was acting up, but it reconnected just now. I guess the internet just needed a little love. I love you too, Theodore James.